Week 6 of the college football season is upon us, and the Georgia Bulldogs are one of 17 undefeated teams remaining out of 130 FBS programs. But how far can the Dogs go? Let's bring in our First Coast sports analyst, Brent Beaird, who always has the pulse on college football here in the Southeast. Brent, Georgia passed its second real test of the season with flying colors last week, shutting out number 8 Arkansas. But what do they have to do to stop a suddenly resurgent Bo Nix and Auburn this weekend?
Mia, the numbers for Georgia are just off the charts, frankly. They've allowed 1 offensive touchdown in 5 games. And also in that same amount of time, they've allowed 1 run of 20 yards or more. Here's the thing. Georgia's front 7 can basically stop anybody. And the reality is that they have already done that with K.J. Jefferson of Arkansas and also Uwe Ungalale of Clemson. I think they'll be able to do the same thing with Bo Nix. But what Georgia's got to do also, Mia, they've got to be able to contain Tank Bigsby, one of the better running backs in the entire SEC.
And, of course, they've got to get healthy, get quarterback J.T. Daniels back on the field. Not as much positivity down in Gainesville after an upset victory by Kentucky over the Gators, the first time the Gators have lost in Lexington since 1986. Brent, what went wrong? How did the Gators right the ship?
Well, I think the first thing they've got to do, they've got to correct the 15 penalties. They had 8 pre-snap penalties, which frankly is absolutely inexcusable, Mia. But so I think what they're going to have to do, and this is a good time to practice this, instead of going with hand claps in order to center the ball, I think they've got to go to hand signals. That would help them. And another thing with this game with Vanderbilt is get Anthony Richardson in, get more of a down-the-field passing game, because that will bode well with LSU and Georgia just on the horizon.
We're running low on time, Brent, but real quick, Mike Norvell has not won on the road as Florida State's head coach. How does he change that this weekend at North Carolina?
They've got confidence. FSU beat North Carolina last year, and Mack Brown has never beat FSU. That's interesting, the North Carolina coach. So, and that Jordan Travis will be the quarterback. I think he's playing better. So there is a chance that maybe FSU can do it again, this time at North Carolina.
And there's no doubt you're the best in the biz, Brent. Thanks as always for stopping by. That First Coast News continues after this timeout.